Now we're going into power thoughts and attitude. Power thoughts and attitude that will change your life on the road and in your personal life off the road as well. So power thought, so somebody's cutting you off and I want to strangle this guy. I refuse to let you control my anger. I refuse to let you control my anger. So you're in a situation, a person's cutting you off. I refuse to let you control my anger. Or some people go, the heck with you. I refuse to let you control my anger. I refuse. They're doing it on the road with the situation. But to really make this work, they really have to repeat it all day, every day, for at least several weeks. Now, some people say, gee, if you really want to overcome this, why don't you just put on music, nice, relaxing music? Bad idea, won't work. Person doesn't want to overcome it. See, people think, well, just calm them down, get them peaceful. Won't work. Absolutely won't work. Only way you get a person to buy into it is you have to say, do you want to turn the control over to these people you're calling idiots? So that's why people don't understand, gee, here's some music, it'll calm them down. They don't want to calm down. They want to let that person know, they want to give them a piece of their mind for the stupidity they showed on the road. So there's peaceful music and so forth, or, repeating some mantra. It's not going to work. Because why? Because the person doesn't want it to work. Why? Because it's not my fault. Exactly. It's that idiot. So you have to always come back to that. So now we're going to for this to work, I refuse to let you control my anger. You can also use the Dr. Nerenberg's mind-body workout system that I've taught to the United States Army to enhance combat readiness, increase courage, and reduce post-traumatic stress disorder. I'm going to give you some of the factors. There's 22 factors that help internalize the thought. One is you focus on your clothes. So say you're at home and in that first 2 weeks. Once you've got this thought in you, you go a couple of weeks, you'll be okay with this. So you close your eyes, you focus. I refuse to let you control my anger. I refuse to let you control my anger. Now, I'm focusing. I'm listening to my voice as I say it. I refuse to let you control my anger. Now, I can have an expander. I refuse to let you control my anger ever. I refuse to let you control my anger ever. So I'm closing my eyes. I'm focusing. Now, you can also relax yourself through deep breathing, which I'm going to do now. I refuse to let you control my anger ever. I'm listening. I'm taking deep breaths, relaxing. Do it right with me silently. I refuse to let you control my anger ever. Okay, do it with me one more time. I refuse to let you control my anger ever. Now you can get proprioceptive involvement. Now I'm pressing my hands together. So I'm getting proprioception. I'm focusing. My eyes are closed. I'm listening to my voice. Deep breath. I refuse to let you control my anger ever. So I move my hand as I say it, so I'm emphasizing it. I refuse to let you control my anger ever. Now, open your eyes. So you saw proprioceptive involvement and emphasize it through moving my hands, an expander using the word ever. So these are some of the factors, and repetition. So for the 2 weeks, we're overcoming this negative pattern on the roads. You do this twice an hour. Now you can see the spin-off for your personal life. Particularly if you have some anger issues, or even if you don't, everybody gets angry some of the time. I use this in anger management in people's relationship. I refuse to let you control my anger ever. This is an extremely powerful power thought. You could also, I definitely refuse to let you control my anger ever. I totally refuse to let you control my anger. I totally refuse to ever let you control my anger. You can put what's called a variator. Vary it so it fits you more completely. Practically nobody, I should say, not practically, nobody has a a resistance to this power thought. Everybody's already bought into it. I'm not going to let you control my anger. So they're just repeating that resolution with 3 deep breaths twice an hour. It's very natural. See, this is a natural cure. By natural, what I mean is no gadgets. It's natural because you're always having some thoughts. You talk to yourself anyhow all day long. You're having thoughts, talking to yourself. This is just give you a constructive self-talk. A prescribe. That's my business that I'm in. I prescribe thoughts. That's what I do. As of today's date of September 2011, it's the 7th, September 7th, 2011. I've been a licensed psychologist at this point up to 40 years, over 40 years. And that's what I do. I prescribe thoughts. This has been one of my most powerful thoughts in terms of anger management, on or off the road. Now, there's another thought that you can use to internalize that will also reduce how often you react on the road or off the road. That's the beautiful thing about this system. It's powerful on the road and off the road. And it is this: I wish you well, I really do. I wish you well, I really do. So, now, a lot of people aren't going to want to use that. Everybody's going to use, I refuse to let you control my anger. Some people will go with, I wish you well, I really do. And keep in mind, with angry driving, where you're showing the behaviors as opposed to frustrated, or just mumbling to yourself or saying something under your breath. I wish you well, I really do. It's a good one to just use to help in your family life. And then if you have that going with your family life, there's more of a chance it'll carry over into the road situation. Once you've already adopted, I refuse to let you control my anger, at some point you can then grow into that one as well. Now, we're going to go next. Well, what's been some of the extreme cases, particularly of angry driving, which turned into road rage? What I want to talk to you about some of the major ones where I personally have interviewed people in my office. People have been in a great many media events talking about it. I'm going to go into that next.